Colt Bracken.
Well, we've got a couple seniors that are going to battle here tonight. Bracken is is a great wrestler, comes to us with a record of 37-4. He's placed in state 3 times now, and this is his second shot at the finals. Last year he was a runner-up. Looks like he's in on a good leg early, but they're going to get out of bounds. DeGaring from South Summit, also a great wrestler, is 41-9. He was a Region 14 champ 2 times in a row. He went undefeated at the Wasatch Duels and the Weber Duels, and just an outstanding wrestler. So we're going to have a fun little match here at the 171 pounders. The strategy changes a little as you get into these bigger guys, doesn't it, Mike?
Well, it does. You want to be careful. Great athletes can do it, but you want to be careful about the weight. The weight becomes a factor. Oh, excellent job by Bracken. Good. I was just enamored with how nice he did that pop. DeGaring shoots in. Bracken just comes off of a nice whizzer. Hip pop. Takes him.
He's got the 2-2 and then 1, so Bracken has the 4-1 lead. This Bracken, he's just a good kid, Mike. He's got a 3.9 GPA. He's the student body president. He's won just about every tournament he's been in this year. Lee and Charlene just have to really be pleased with the way their boys shaped up here and as a senior in high school. And he's got an early lead here in this match. See if he can't finish off just a great high school career and win his first state title.
Yeah, in fact, I was talking with some Enterprise guys earlier, and I understand that one of the things Bracken likes to do is to get together with friends, and he likes hanging out and having pizza. But what he doesn't like is when all of his buddies give him a bad time about his girlfriend. So, so if you're ever hanging out with him, just do not mock the Babe O'Day. You know what I'm saying?
Garen goes in on that shot there, and Bracken immediately kind of throws his hips and a whizzer at the same time. His time expires, but he's got the early lead here, and he's going to take the down position to start off the second round.
Well, and he scored off that whizzer, just that nice hip pop off of DeGaring's momentum. DeGaring comes in, Bracken does a nice hip pop, puts him to his back for 2 for the takedown, 2 for the near fall. DeGaring comes back, gets the 1. That's the scoring up until right now, where Bracken picks up 1 for the escape. So now here we are early in the second round, and Colt's starting to stretch it out with a nice comfortable 5-1 match going on as we work on our feet.
Thing that DeGaring does real well is blocking with his hands on those shots. As you saw Bracken shot in there, DeGaring put his hand on the shoulder and on the elbow and then just really blocked and scooted his hips. It's a great defensive way to stay out of trouble on your feet. So he goes in on a shot. Bracken right there with that whizzer again, comes and blocks, hip pop. Not enough room on the mat or else he would have had it. He's got some great hips on him. One thing that my family always says in a match is keep your hips right, and Bracken definitely doing that. He's keeping his hips right. He's just got some real powerful hips and a great pop, and looks like a move he's done a time or 2 before.
Well, I think he sets for it and kind of waits, but I'm sure there's more arsenal than that. You don't place this many times in tough wrestling like 2A is without knowing what you're able to do. So here we are. We're on our feet. Comfortable lead for Bracken from Enterprise. DeGaring needs to make something happen. And what was his journey to the final matches? What were his quarters and semis like?
Well, you hate to say this about the state tournament, but Bracken's made it look like a cakewalk. His first round match lasted all of 25 seconds. He won a second match in 1 minute 30 seconds, and Bracken won a semifinal match in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. DeGaring, on the other hand, he made it look equally as impressive as he won his first match by a fall, won his second match by a major decision, And then in his semifinal match, he beat Devin Stevens of Millard, who actually took third in state last year. He beat him in overtime, so a pretty gutsy match there in the semifinals by DeGaring to make it to the finals tonight. Just had an outstanding tournament, an outstanding season. So let's see, no time there. The score is going to remain 5-1 as we go into the third period here. DeGaring's going to go both on the feet and try and get some throws and some back points here, as Mike's talked about earlier tonight.
Well, here we are. You're down 4. You can go underneath and score the 1, or you can get up on top. And of course, these guys out of South Summit, great program, Wade Wilson-Hume and all those good assistant coaches that he's got up there. Good tradition of good, tough wrestling, and they like the Greco, they like the freestyle, so they're not afraid to toss you, not afraid to make you pay for a mistake. So he wants to decide it on his feet and make things happen there. But Colt's doing a good job. Bracken's been able to score big and been able to battle. And actually, at this point, he's probably creating more motion, and there's a little more activity happening on Bracken's side of the mat. But right now, we're into a good single leg shot by DeGaring, trying to capitalize on that. Needs to lift instead of reach across. He needs to lift. Bracken's ready to counter on that and sit back. Nothing happening yet. Got to improve it. Got to improve it. Bracken just trying to hang on and force a stalemate. DeGaring needs to move. Needs to just pop his head, get out and elevate, change, move something. Hanging on, everybody's hanging on, so we stalemated and away we go. You see Wade in the corner saying, come on, move, you got to get motion. Could be a little bit of conditioning starting to play in here. Obviously, a state championship, you think a guy could go 7 minutes, but here we are, and DeGaring might be feeling a little bit. Another nice shot. Didn't get in very deep. Nice level change.
And a champion wrestler will be able to control the motion. There's a great job. Great takedown, lengthens that lead out to 6 points now with score 7-1. But a championship wrestler is going to be able to control the motion of his opponent. And that's what the coach is saying there. Control the motion, circle, see if you can't make things happen. We're only down to just about 10 seconds left here. Looks like Colt Bracken's going to cap off just a wonderful career and get his first state title.
Well, 9 seconds. We came back to a stalemate again, so we'll just step back and set it. Wilson-Hume still over in the corner, still coaching, still holding out for something to happen. DeGaring's got to go down, but it's got to be big and it's got to be now. So we'll see what he can make happen. DeGaring set. Bracken comes up. Whistle blows. Stops that initial move, steps over, controls the ankle. 3, 2, 1. There you have it. State champion from Enterprise at 171 pounds, Colt Bracken.